Transformations in the apartment do not always end up as expected. The renovation was done with large investments, according to all zoning rules, using modern finishing materials. But the end result is not impressive. The hall is disproportionate, looks somehow inhospitable, the atmosphere is uncomfortable and cold. Interior designers in such cases, wall decor in the living room is used, which can fix many mistakes and transform beyond recognition. To do this, you need to know some secrets, which were shared by experts from the capital's design bureaus. What can be changed after a quality repair or instead? Many interiors lack a stylistic focus, even if it is the author's wall design in a modern living room. Often enough one accent, which will focus on the main decorative detail. First of all, it is desirable to reorganize the situation according to the principle of zoning. In the living room base is the reception area. Usually this is a soft corner or a block of modular furniture, which is rearranged as an island around the decorative table for the arrival of guests. False fireplace. Each choice is good in itself, but it all depends on the furnishing of other rooms and owner's lifestyle. A fake fireplace is one of the main types of decor walls, but it is used as a niche for heating appliances on cold winter days. In some families, a European tradition has taken root, hanging by the fireplace to Christmas souvenir red socks with gifts. On top of the false fireplace on the wall with decor you can hang a clock or a TV panel. Such a reorganization space will immediately transform the guest room. It is not necessary to wait for the holiday or other reason. Decorative landscaping of the wall. The choice of finishing materials should be dictated by expediency. Do-it-yourself wall decor in the living room in a modern style. Stone or its imitation is a great way to give originality to the setting. If this walk-through living room in eco-style, vertical gardening would be appropriate. On one, the wall is planted with plants that form a green carpet. Imitation masonry, an excellent addition to living greenery, which is so lacking for residents of megacities. Often after repair, the question arises, how to decorate an empty wall in the room behind the sofa. Although the attention of the guest sitting in the room is not riveted to her, but at the entrance she gapes with despondency. Unfilled surface. This wall can be completely decorated with the original decoration or place some image on it. Comfort and welcoming atmosphere will give any option. Art object. The original decor of an empty wall in the living room is a niche or a dark wall that becomes background for a work of art or an art object by contemporary authors. Some hobbies deserve to be put on public display. Photo as wall decor. Any room will be decorated with a beautiful black and white photo of one of the family members in a successful perspective. It can be repeatedly enlarged and printed on a printer in fragments and stick on the wall like photo wallpaper. This is a worthy solution for decorating the wall in the living room. Any silhouette photo can be used as a sketch for a drawing on wall. It is marked out in squares and transferred to the prepared surface, not ruining the proportions of the image. Photo wallpaper with 3D effect. An old forgotten technique is being revived with a new approach to decorating an empty wall and living room. Today, there is a huge selection of images on the market that you can choose for any style of interior. For example, a panorama of New York or Paris will decorate an apartment in loft style, urbanism or high-tech, visually expanding the space. Textured surfaces. When deciding how to decorate an empty wall in the living room, do not forget about the possibility of liquid wallpaper and decorative plaster. With some skill, brush, spatula and roller, you can paint frescoes on a free wall, sculpt bas-reliefs or screen roller to create an unusual texture. Thoughtful lighting and textiles will give a mystical or hospitable atmosphere to the house, depending on design concept. Such an interior will definitely not be boring and dull. I want to look at the masterpieces on the walls for hours. When choosing decor, you need to show a sense of proportion and good taste. A lot of ripples are tiring perception. It is especially necessary to be discreet when choosing wall decor in the living room when upholstered furniture, colorful upholstery. Patterned textiles require balance, especially when curtains also colored. Ideally, when there are a lot of small or similar items in the living room, this also quickly tires. On photo, an example with a large number of pictures or paintings in the frame. The minimalist style also does not accept a large number of paintings or excessive decoration. Such a design is needed in order to take a break in the house from an excess of emotions in the external environment, and not to overwork from new experiences. In a small room should be only the most necessary functional furniture. The Japanese deny the possibility of placing different paintings in the same room. They say that it is tantamount to listening to music in different styles at the same time. Japanese minimalism has many adherents around the world. It may be worth listening to their wise advice, equipping your living room for a comfortable stay. Rules for harmonious wall decoration in living room. You should not embody different ideas for decorating the walls in the living room. The whole decor should be in harmony with the decoration of walls, floors and ceilings. Repeating elements are best placed on opposite rather than adjacent walls. Sharp contrasts must be justified by the overall design concept. They are capable of emphasize the sophistication of the finish and the elegance of the lines. Furniture can merge in color with the back or contrast with the design of the walls in living room. If you have needlework skills in one of the modern techniques, put it into practice. This is the best way to make an exclusive interior. When decorating walls, you can combine different materials, but it is better when they are one shades and different textures. If you make a visual accent on one wall or decorative partition, choose spectacular expensive materials or imitation of natural texture. It's a stone, wood, bamboo, cork leather or velour. But there must be some twist.